Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a run to the left. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Back to pass. It's Cruz. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Cruz. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Jacksonville State, 14, North Texas, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start the 25. Offense is back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Cruz. Moves left out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks left and finds his target there. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
At the 4-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, it has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And your Jacksonville State Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Makes the grab. It's Avila. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And he's got it again. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
North Texas, 0.
Ready up.
The defense backed up against their own end zone.
Let's go.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
North Texas, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Texas's offense is back out there now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the run moves the ball up to the 33. 2nd down play coming up.
At the 33. 2nd down coming up.
Scanning the field. It's Cruz. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Okay, ready?
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, North Texas. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.
That makes the score. Jacksonville State.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30. Inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver, and the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra points. What's the uprights? Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. To throw, it's Cruz. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. second down, looking to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
3:25.
Scanning the field, it's Cruz. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that one.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Cruz. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And your Jacksonville State Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield. It's Cruz. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go. Yep. Hero.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the sack. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
First down for the offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
29 Philly.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple.
Touchdown, Jacksonville State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
North Texas, 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. They'll try the right here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
33-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to pass. It's Cruz. Trying to extend the play. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
17. On to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
2nd down after that previous play.
Here we go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Cruz. Looking to scramble. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The North Texas offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Dropping back, it's Cruz. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Mean Green. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
56, North Texas, 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Jacksonville State Gamecocks will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The pass rush closing in. The ball caroms into the receiver's hands. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Offense is back on the field now.
42, Spider. Hornet.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29,
Handoff here from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. Using a strong stiff arm. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. The offense operating at peak efficiency to come to the line again.
Ball carried by the running back. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Second down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Jacksonville State 56, North Texas 20.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's just...
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. No press here. The defense backing away. Bringing pressure. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Brings up second down.
Looking to pass. It's Cruz. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's on the run. Launches deep. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a big... But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackle, but first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day you can dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point is up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Good enough for the first down with a 37. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here's the 2nd down play.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Cruz. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball handed off. Makes the defender miss. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future.
Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. We're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Ugh. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down attempt for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up third down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team